The sanctuary is perfect for any group that is in need of a highly defendable base design. It has a cozy open core with enough storage to fit a 4 to 6 man group comfortably. This base is mainly made for online raid defense but can hold against offline raids with its 3 bunkers and simple yet effective turret angles. It has a shell that can be quickly sealed in a raid, compound outpost that prevents raiders from accessing other sides of your compound, insane Patrico peaks with turrets that make breaching the compound incredibly painful, and to top all of that off, we have the perfect shooting floor and roof combo with additional SEM sites. On the screen right now you can see the build cost and upkeep. The cost can sound high, but it's reasonable with everything this base offers. Before moving on to the tour, I just want to let you know about my Discord server. From time to time I host free live lectures and coaching calls where you can ask building related questions. So if you are interested in learning about building and making new friends, that's the right place for you. Coming inside one of our 3 gatehouses, we have a little window here. And we have 2 beds and some Patricos that look into the compound, and 1 more window to spot those door campers. Then moving on to the compound, we have 2 turrets that cover the inner compound pretty nicely. And again the same Patrico peak and 1 Patrico peak from base. Here you can see the angles when the compound is breached, and as you can see the angles are pretty insane. This gatehouse turret covers the breach pretty well and leaves almost no blind spots here. Then moving on to our compound outpost, we have a little funnel here, battery, turret and some peaks, and we also have locker to go with the beds on the 2nd floor. Here we have some peaks into the compound and this retake that you can use both ways. This compound outpost is also connected to mobility chute and bedroom inside the base. This funnel here is just to slow down raiders if they decide to go through doors. Here inside the shell we have some space for deployables, and inside the bedroom that we saw earlier we have simple boxes on top. And here we have the bunkers. There's some drop boxes for additional loot space. Our starter is very basic egg starter with a jump up into open core. In the jump up here we also have some early game peaks into the airlock. And here is our open core. It's pretty spacious and cozy. 3 turrets and some peaks into it as well. And here in the mobility chute we can see the connection to the compound outpost one more time and the bedroom that we saw earlier as well. Going up the mobility chute we have some retakes to shooting floor and as well peaks outside. If your compound outpost is breached, you also have retake to it. The peaks into open core are pretty basic but effective. From the shooting floor we have the connection from the open core as well. There's a couple boxes on top and then we have the roof access here as well. This module has some nice retakes, 6 beds and lockers to go with them. We also have ladder hatches from the roof to open core and from open core to the starter. You can attach grenade to these ladder hatches and they blow up 1 floor below. Going back down to the shooting floor we have some peaks into the shell, down into compound and far out as well. When we open the bedroom door here, we can see that there's also a patrol peak, and going down into the bedroom we have peaks outside and peak back into the shell. With this peak you need to be careful if people have high ground on this peak, because they can actually shoot you if they are high enough. Coming back into the mobility chute one more time, we have some angle biter retakes onto the roof, and then we have some retakes that see actually high up as well. And sneaky Patrico peek far out as well. Here you can see the roof bedroom access one more time. From this roof you can actually drop down on both sides. On this right side you need to be careful and hit the frame before you hit the ground. And here is the second drop down where you can shoot through these chain link fences if needed. This roof provides pretty good amount of peaks on the right and left side and below as well. Coming on top of the roof, the turrets also leave basically no blind spots on the roof, so you're pretty safe there. Alright, let's take a quick look at our externals then. Here's the upkeep of the first one, and we have locker and a bed here. Disconnect like so and reconnect like so. Second external is like this, and it has this upkeep, and you have extra battery here if you need it with this windmill. To disconnect, build out like so and place a roof. Attach it with the tour. Now let's see how to build it. Starting out, we just build a simple 1x1 and place TC in the corner here. Then when we continue we go like this, build this egg starter. Just place a door here, make your jump up, leave this open. Like this, and then we do our jump up here. Pretty basic elevator. You can place a triangle here if you want. Then we can also do airlock here. Alright, that's the basic starter done. Then we can change our double doors into garage doors if you want, when you have them. Then placing our loot room shelves. Alright, then we place the bags and tier 2 workbench. And here we have our starter. Just place a shotgun trap here if you have any, and that's the starter done. From this point forward, 3-sided symmetry will be on, so everything that is happening on this side will happen on these two sides as well. So I will leave some kind of marker when the 3-sided symmetry is on. Okay, let's do basic wall stack here. So you should go 7 out and then come back with triangles. You can upgrade these already and then just destroy these. Then here's our compound outposts foundations. Actually take these and leave them as a twig, so we can remove them soon. These can be upgraded. Place TC here, and you can also place window if you have. Remove these. And let's do the freehand bunker here. Aim at this point. And then stop at around here, and then just use Alt Look to delete those low walls. As you can see, it works, so we can upgrade the foundations and the wall. Actually, don't upgrade the foundation because we will do this. So change it to triangle. These can be upgraded. Okay. Then sorry about some of the mistakes here, but we just now do the frames. Make them as twigs so you can test it out first. Oh yeah, this needs the window. Okay, let's test the disconnectable, and it works nice. Now we can upgrade these. Moving on, just place these so you can place barricades on top of them, and this is optional, but I will do the compound outposts now, since you can benefit them from about them early game, so you know it can be nice. Make sure that you have this roof here as wood, so we can chop it out later. Here is a little locker, and upstairs there will be 2 beds, so you can use those. Make these as wood, and I would suggest that you leave also these roofs as wood, because later on when you get turrets you can upgrade this to stone and place turret here, so it clips a little bit through these roofs, so it gives a little bit better angles into the compound. So leave this as a wood for now. Now you can also place your embrasures here. Like this, you get little head glitch peaks out. And then just place all of these. These beds will need to clip out of a little bit, out of the outpost. That's basically nothing we can do about it. But yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they clip out a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Now you can place the barricades. Make sure to place these barricades first. And then you can place these. Alright, that is this side done. Then let's do the another side. Let's do white cap here. So it should be like this, and you should be able to place that there. Nice. Then let's do the disconnectable on this side as well. And here you can place the TC. I just like to have garage door here, if you have them. You can also place window here, whichever you would like. Then let's do the gate. Have windows here, and then just let's place the disconnectable frames and test it out first, and it works nice. Okay. Then we have the platform for the barricades, but don't place them yet. Let's first place the furnaces, and then let's place the walls. And now you can place the barricades here. Make sure to not clip this barricade over the edge here. This is because you want to be able to place the turrets below this. So if they are clipping through this or over this, then they clip, or this part here clips through here, and it makes your turret placement impossible. So make sure to place it like this, and if you are even worried about the turret placement, then don't place it at all and do something different, but this should work still. Alright, so I went ahead and upgraded some of these things to metal, so from this point on everything will be on its final grade. So there is a stone here, metal, this starter, and garage doors here. That's about it. I didn't upgrade any things to HQM, just because you can upgrade to HQM if you want to, but for example these bunkers that we will be building, these will kinda be better in metal because raiders won't maybe notice them, so you make your own choices with that. First, however, let's have a hard side facing that way, so we can place these boxes here. Okay, it doesn't show that much. It should be fully hidden. It's kinda hard to do sometimes, so. Okay. That's pretty good. Not that much of it is showing, so it's fine. Okay, let's upgrade these to metal and rotate them. Like that, and then walls here and roof on top of it. Now here you need to place this roof here like this and these like this, so they place correctly. Place your frames here, so you can place the floor here, and then frames here. This can be stone, whatever you want it to be. Now we have the compound outpost. Chop this off, and then we can place the door here, like so. Right, then let's build the open core. These should be metal actually. have this as back as you can, because you want to be able to see from here. So if there's a box in the way, it's not really good. You can still access them fine here. Here we will just have the ladder hatch trick, but if you don't like it, you can just have furnaces here, like this. But we are going to do the ladder hatch trick, so we are going to put this here, like this. Then the tier 3 that would come here, if you don't have it, then don't place this ramp yet, because you need to place the tier 3 workbench first here. Otherwise it won't place, so you place that there and then you place the ramp here. And now you can place the boxes as well. Now I did this in kind of a dumb order. I should have built the core first, but fully before placing all of the deployables, but they are now there. Okay. You need to build this first here, so that one thing will place up there. So let's just build this first here. Come up here and place these boxes. You most likely won't be able to place them afterwards, so just good to place them now. Should be full wall, so don't make half wall there. Like this. Then you can place the shooting floor boundaries like this. Place beds here and doors everywhere. Then if you come up here, first of all place that embrasure and then place this floor here. This is important because it won't probably place if you place these first. Sometimes it does place, but sometimes it doesn't, so better just to make all of this first and then place these than worry about that won't place. So yeah. Here there is a couple ways to do this. This was the way that I showed it in the tour, but I will show you a second way later on. Now this is the first way. You can place windows all over because you don't want to get killed when you spawn there. There was a roof coming here so that you could be able to shot from here. So if you don't want to play with that problem and you don't mind that you don't have this peak to that gate, you can just do this, which also gives you locker. So place a wall here, then place a locker here, and then you place the bed here. This is something you can do if you want. It's optional what you want to do. Then making this roof jump up here. Oops. Oh, that needs to be a window. Then you build this here. Like so. Again, here will be the ladder hatch trick. If you want, you can place here furnaces or anything you like, but we will just do the ladder hatch trick after we have placed the wait, yeah, like that. Now if you don't have roof turrets, as you probably don't yet, place windows here so you won't be as vulnerable when you are inside here. You can always take them off, so that's why they are kinda nice to have all around the base. Then open core turret comes here. That could be also metal and have a window there as well. So if somebody gets on your shooting floor, they won't be able to shoot or see in the open core that well. I think this is pretty much the next step done. Next we will build the roof and yep. Alright, next up we have the roof. Make these frames metal and place that there. Then with stone, let's do this. And then if you can't place this, rotate these, and it should let you build those. Okay. Then we are going to place a turret here and just check that we can run on both sides. That's good, nice. Then because you most likely won't have SAM sites at this point, you can just have these as wood and place beds here if you want. And later on, when you do get SAM sites, you can remove these and then place these roofs to give some core to the SAM site, and then SAM site here, like that. Okay. Then let's place these here, and then this module can be like this. Place floor here, and then this on this side, and then with wood we make these. These are just for extra support and some patrol peaks outside. You don't really even need them, but and you can also make them stone if you want. Then place this stone barricade here for the peak, and then let's make the peak better. Go like this, and then you get Patrico over here, and then you do this, and you will get peaks downwards like this. Pretty nice, pretty nice. At this point, your roof is kinda done, and you just need to place your turrets here. Upgrade this roof here to metal so it will hold better against MLRS and stuff like that. So you might want to do that, and if you didn't, you could also upgrade this so it takes a little more rockets to go through. Obviously, fully optional. Right, moving on to the compound. Let's finish this up. Let's make these Patricos first here. You can also have boxes under here, and yeah. Also, if this doesn't place, you need to replace the furnace, and or if you don't want to do that, then this is fine. You can just leave it open. The main thing is that raiders wouldn't be able to hide in here or go through this, like crouching here. So you know, they will be able to hide in there if they break this and then go there, but you know, that's something to keep in mind. And here also, if this doesn't place, you need to replace the furnace. This is kinda crucial part, so I would replace the furnace because of that. Let's make the funnels here. Also, just like this. And then the shotgun traps. This is just how I do it. You can do it however you like. I place one to close up here if they crouch, you know, and then if they run, they die to that. If you only place one and it's not very good placement, they can go through it without dying, maybe. So you want to test that yourself, but this is just how I do it, so yep. Like this. And here is another optional threat pod. You can place threat here and it guards that. Place this after you have placed every other threat, because it's not that effective, but you know, if you want it, place it there. If you don't want it, then place low walls like this, so raiders can't hide under this platform here, or grubs or any other guy. Okay, let's finish up the gates here. And here is the another problem with the beds, as was in the compound outposts. You kinda need good placement for these, but yep. This doesn't even show that much, only this one. Yeah, moving on to threats here. If you have placed your barricades wrong, so if they're overhanging here, you might not be able to place these turrets here. So that's something you want to keep in mind. If that turret doesn't place, here just have this as wood, and then place these here and chain link here. Here we see a problem that this doesn't place. It's because of the furnace. You can either replace the furnace, and you know, I would just test this before building anything else. It's unfortunate if it doesn't place, but it's not too bad. It's only chain link. Here it places fine, so it might be because of this corner here. Then we also, because of what we did here, we didn't place the window here. You can place optional thread here, and if you want the drop down, you can place it like this. So then you get this mobility here. You can go around, you know, and then you still have this thread. If you did the other way, then you place this one, and then you have the window here, and then you have the drop down here. It's however you like it. This thread is kinda nice though to have, so you can have it as this. Then moving on to the gates, we need to upgrade this first of all. Then place window here if you don't already. And then let's place locker here. And bed here. This bed will again clip through this door, but not really much you can do about it. Now let's go here. I would upgrade all of this to metal just because this is the bunker part of the multi-TC. So if they disconnect this and get this, their own TC here, they can actually open the bunker inside, and you don't want that. So upgrade these, and I would also have this stone here, so if they break this, you can replace it with this stone here. I doubt that anyone will go and soft side both of these. If they do, then yeah, you can also just make them HQM if you are scared about that. So make all of that, and then you can also get honeycomb here to make the bunker even more expensive to raid. So like this, and then make this HQM, and now you have pretty beefy external raid. Have furnace here for better mobility, and then place battery in the corner here if you want it. Obviously if you don't need it, then you can have whatever. Here's also the optional windmill if you need the electricity more, so like that. Then let's finish our compound outposts. Let's put chain link fences so the threat can actually see through this, and I would have the code lock on this side so that the threat won't shoot that code lock. So since the code lock goes on the side that the door opens, so then place it so it goes like this. It also has double chain link in front of it if you want that type of thing. So if it's open, then it's double chain link the thread. So it's still only one rocket to blow that up. Then upgrade one of these to stone and place your thread here. It doesn't need to be perfect placement, but as you can see, that is pretty good, and you can run around here, which is nice. Alright, I think that was the full base build. If you liked it, please subscribe and, you know, do all of that things, those things, and check out my Discord, check out my other videos as well, and yep.